I need to get off this giga white screen. I'm getting blinded. Probably it's a bit shorter stream today. I've been having a headache all day. Which has nothing to do with playing Deadlock for like 7 hours straight yesterday. I'm sure of that. Alright. We kind of went down slightly into this cave, but not too much. I guess we'll look through that. There was a few NPCs over here that we... Oh, they're back, eh? Do you have to like clear them out? Or are they just like NPCs for fun? That's a bit overkill. Sure. I guess we'll figure out what this NPC situation is all about by just, like, exploring the cave. Don't poison. Hell yeah. That, like, defense upgrade for the casters was such a nice boon. Like, not only being hit for 1 damage from spiders and all that is really nice. Oh, monsters. Earth Elemental. What? I'm not sure what they would be weak against. Not ice. Not white mage hits. Let's see, let's do fire and Fandara. See if anything hits. Oh, just kill it, I guess. Money. Like, I'm not even sure if this is where I'm supposed to go, but supposed to go is such a, like, odd concept, I guess, in this game. We're critting everything here. Because you're not ever really given a bunch of, like, guidance in this game. You just, like, have to figure things out. Which is pretty fun. These don't seem to poison as much as the other spiders. I thought they were the same once even, but apparently not. Okay, that's the way down. Yeah, 7 damage from a gargoyle. Like, those hits for like 25 or something earlier before I got the defense bonus. Okay, I guess down here. That was a dead end. Preemptive though. One thing that has really changed in RPGs is how, like, a big difference in battles is how little you use normal attacks. Like, I would say that 95% of the things I do in battles is just auto-attacking, right? Or like doing the default attack. We never really got to know what this guy was weak against. No, I won't know any more or yet. Potion? Nathan. Yeah, so normal, like in games nowadays, just having like a normal attack is always like relegated to some secondary thing or whatnot. Like in the Final Fantasy VII Remake, the auto attacks are just done automatically, right? As far as I remember. And then you build that, they basically just build up your ATB gauge in that game. But in this game, it's like all the magic usage is so like special, since it's limited, very limited even. It does give like less of a class, what's it called, like identity. And I imagine that if you just go for, I don't think Black Mage is particularly strong in this game, for example. Like, if you replace the Black Mage with a Monk or something, maybe you have an easier time. 73 damage. Bonk bonk. How does fire do against it? 91, okay. Blizzard doesn't do anything, so fire this. It's probably always a bad thing to heal in battles compared to healing out of battle. But yeah, the amount of auto attacks really should mean that the auto attack classes are way stronger, and it means that it also means that all the classes kind of end up just being auto attackers with the odd spells. So like everyone is basically a weaker warrior, I guess. And I don't know, like it's odd, like how the RPG genre has changed. Let's go out and save. So we cleared out the side areas. Oh yeah. Save 2. For some reason I like doing that, like for one save per stream. Maybe I should have tented. We're pretty healthy, right? We have used some magic though, so maybe it's worth it. Alright, we're healthy. Let's just go down. Does this work? Yeah, they're actually just about able to finish it off. Only 2 hits there? I guess I missed 2 hits. All these bats saying key and then not doing anything. These guys were scary on the... not scary, but... I mean, these are stronger for sure. But on the upper floor, I think we should be able to just attack them down. We might take a bit too much damage doing that, though. But we stocked up on potions at least, so should be good. Nice. Health. Ah, the red mage also got health, that's real nice. And the white mage, but not the black mage. Can't have that much fun. Can't remember which one's which in this. Oh, two of them down. Nice. The scaling is also really off in this video game. Like, I've touched upon it before, like the fact that you either take like half your health in damage or one. It feels like just getting the knife, just getting the defense up to where your characters take one damage is like almost mandatory because it's such a huge damage reduction, right? Wow, Giga crit. I don't think they can kill it, the mages. They can. Should be fine. Oh, it's just one of these guys. Can probably just attack it, right? Oh, it's a bit too strong for that. 108, like, that's what I mean. Like, you either take one damage or you half your health in damage. We probably should have fired. It's so odd, as a design thing. I wonder what the, like, thought process were. I wouldn't have 2 cures remaining. Cure us. Leather shield. 5k gil. A big group, but preemptive strike. But there are 3 chiefs though. How many spells do I have? Not too many, so I think we attack with that character. But we have a bunch of AoE on the Black Mage. Nice. Oh, we go further down here? Five gargoyles. Are gargoyles undead? This. I don't think silence will do anything here. Wonder if I should just. I don't know if they deal damage to me though, maybe that is a bit overkill. But that's the interesting part about magic, I really like that. It feels like you're using something valuable. Which is very different to like a caster class in MMO and all that, like where magic is just your default state of being. Coral sword. one more damage. One day I'll learn which button does X. Effects against aquatic. I think I used the Rune Blade. Beast is probably even better, to be honest. Tent and Gill. Well, it continues down here, so I guess we'll go down there. Yeah, let's just attack this group. I think I have Ethers as well, like 1 or 2 of them, so if we run out of MP, we should be able to use the Ethers to get out. That's a bit of overkill. I wonder how the random encounter system works. It's probably very simple in this game. Caverns of Earth. Basement free. Okay, we got one door over here. Should probably make sure we kill one of the chiefs first, right? Because they are the ones dealing damage. I say. That's a dealt 7. I don't think I can. I guess I should be like I should be separating them a bit because the order of attack really makes a difference in that case. Like, I should spread out the Red Mage and Warrior on different targets. There's a lot of wolves. I mean, these deal 1 damage each, so... They do poison though. Oh, never mind. I thought I had a... Because I noticed that like White Mage, like the level 2 is just status stuff that I should be able to use these a lot. Because I never really clutch. These do stun, so I don't know what happens if you like say they stun each character. Like, is that death? Or does the stun end after a while? Rich. Braves. Six damage, it's alright. Oh no, I'm stunned. Is there a, like, help page? No, I was thinking, like, is there a help page to, like, read about the status effects? It doesn't seem to be. I mean, it wouldn't have been in the past, of course, but maybe they've added one. These actually go through the defense pretty well. Yeah, the mummies are pretty rough still. At times. I guess it just attacked once there. I saw a room down there. But these sleep, you. And getting damage doesn't wake you up. Might actually be worth using magic on those. We're running out of potions. I mean, we have a ton of money by now. There's a armor that I need to buy. But that's about it, I think. I don't think that was worth it. I looked at the number of heals. Of course, they all get to hit. They both get to hit before they die. I mean, I have a few here, but these are also giga bad, right? Might be time to make a graceful exit. Oh man. Guess this one is stronger, like a higher level one, since it's on a lower level in the dungeon. Yeah, let's start heading out again because we're running out of magic. We should be plenty rich though. I don't want to figure out what those do right now, because the previous jellies were only killable through magic, so those probably require some experimenting with different elements and all that. I think that's worth it. Level ups. Oh, now the red mage gets a bunch of these extra life ones. These weren't too strong, actually. It seems to vary a bit. Maybe they spawn with different levels. They seems to be weak to fire though. Makes sense. But mummies would be weak to fire. The floor below there was definitely high level though, that's for damn sure. Because these are back to hitting for nothing. How much money do I have? 47k. Top left, right? I think the next time in town we're pumping this number a bit, the potion count. What's that? Should be enough to get us out. We have potions just in case. You just have to go and say it that they don't poison as much previously. They poison just as much. That's bad damage distribution. No matter what, this should be fine. I feel asleep. Oh. This time the warrior woke up after one turn, so I guess it's just a random amount of turns. Within some sort of range. Dun, dun. Hopefully not too many of them get to attack. Never mind, all of them get to attack. We got the Dia out. I got an achievement. Obtain 100,000 gil. I wonder if these fights are even worth it, like, for the time investment. Probably not, right? How much do we get? Yeah, enough. Well, nothing in terms of guild at least. Maybe the experience was enough. Let's go to sleep. Alright, I remember there being an armor that I wanted to buy that was like 36k or something, so let's start out there. Yeah, the knight's armor. I think that's the only thing. Yeah, that should be kinda big. The 40k to spend. I don't think there was any weapons at all here. There's a longsword that's like slightly higher base damage than the extra damage swords I'm using, like 2 more. So I think the extra damage against spellcasters is probably better. There's no way we're using life. I think we have all the slots filled on these guys, right? And there's still black magic that we could learn. But those don't look too good, so we can probably get them later as well. I was thinking of just like stocking up on items. But it doesn't seem to be an item shop here, so I guess we have to go back to some other village with the ship for that. Like, I think that's... Like, I think I really need to do. I should have equipped the other sword to kill these. Hopefully they're not too evil. They don't deal any damage at least. So since we're going to rest before going to the next fight anyway, we can just blast some magic. Or before we're going to the... what am I looking for? Going back to the cave we were just in. Big. Get absolutely nothing from these fights, unfortunately. Don't think they... oh, they have less than 30 alive? Oh, I see. Yep. Did they have all the items in this shop? Yeah, I think they do, right? I have fixed the potion issue. Let's do a few of these. I mean, one remedy can't hurt. You have 3 cottages already. Some ethers. There we go. We are now stocked up, so with the potion count we have now, we should never need to actually heal in battle, like using MP outside battle. Imagine a world where I get to do that before 9 things attack me. I say, as I get a preemptive strike. Should have just used magic. It's going to the inn anyway. I'm too deep into this now. Okay, let's go back to the cave. See what's up. Our warrior should not be Giga Tank. I wonder if there is a speed calculation at all, or if the order in a turn is completely random, because it almost feels like they are favored to be enemy turns, so they get to play. Kind of want to find out how long this stun lasts for. Okay, let's see. Let's clear out the third floor, basement. We're like halfway to a level up as well, so shouldn't be too far off. I guess we go up and then down to the right. Seven crits. It's pretty good. Let's see, using the minimap to guide me. The wonders of modern gaming and minimap. I wonder how many people who like drew their own maps back in the days for this game. I'm sure it's more than 0. Aha, I've lost exactly 50 HP or something. It's time. It's a 98. Because I got a potion on the ship on the way here. So I was wondering, like, did it overcap or... It looked like it read 99 there after using one there for some reason. I just misread it. Were these bats here in the original? Like, it's all to have bats to talk to in the cave. Alright, I guess we cleared the right side, so let's go up and to the left. Cockatrice, it's a new enemy. Okay, they don't go through the defense of the warrior at least. We die to one hit, cool. I don't one shots. It's very poor spreading them of damage. I need to do like supported attacks with like the warrior on one, and then finish them off with the other guys. I think they have like around the 100 life, 110 perhaps. Yeah, we're taking a lot of damage here. But luckily, we have our potions. So we're going this down here without even using magic. Okay, so what I need to do is like, I should spread out these two guys, but then have probably white mage help the red mage and the black mage help the warrior, because I think the warrior does slightly more damage and the black mage deals slightly less. They only need to do like 10. Oh. At least, okay, so I guess the Chiefs has a bit more. Can probably get this guy down. I mean, crit him, of course. They don't deal too much damage though, unless they crit, so it's alright. Why would I want to go into these? I mean, I have to find out now. Oh, we got preemptive even. Just crit it. Surely one of these bats are very special and makes it... Fucking hell. Just a bait room. That's a lot of guys. I wonder how that room plays out in the original. Or, like, do you get ambushed as soon as you enter that room? Because I need to talk to the enemy to actually... Like, actually initiate the fight. Okay. That doesn't work. The Blizzara should kill all of them. I shouldn't waste 2 MP for this, though. Yeah. Just let the Black Mage do its thing. More strength, more... little bit smarter. I wonder if it, like, does anything. More strength, nice. If it's, like, does anything for warrior. Monsters! Preemptive, so it's alright. Just like 300 HP, I think. Strength, luck. Ability, intellect, luck. Or intellect, nice. See if we can get them all down. I don't know how much the fire will do against these. The red mage should certainly have a bit too weak magic. Like, it almost doesn't feel worth it. I mean, it does, like, it does more damage than the auto-attacking, for sure. Gigabat? Vampire. All things in this world are destined to end in death. Is that a misspell from the original game that they kept or something? The seal cannot be broken, and so the earth shall rot. You cannot alter destiny. Mere mortals cannot kill the undying. Go. Oh, yeah, good I bought that armor. Oh, he's also stunned. They have too little life. He was like... Did the warrior attack? Maybe it did. Because then that would explain it. Like, he had, like, about equal HP as the things around him. Star Ruby? That's like 50 silver to the vendor in World of Warcraft. Try not to get stunned challenge. He actually succeeded. A stone slab is set in the floor. An evil force seems to emanate from within. It's an evil stone slab. Okay, so there's more to do here later then. Let's just blast them. Let 9 of them attack. 4, 5, 6, 7. 8, 9. Yeah. I think magic is like magic might be just later on the priority. It would be pretty interesting to like try to figure out how this game works, because it's probably very simple mechanics. Like NES games were super simple, right? So you can probably like figure this out even with very limited knowledge of assembly. Like how the randomness works and all that. Well, stream. I wonder what the max money cap is. I wonder if the white mage can be hit by sleep. Okay, so I guess I'll return with the Star Ruby to the village that we visited earlier. Was there somewhere else that needed it? Okay, let's figure out what these guys do. First off hits, and then try Fire, I guess. Okay, hitting seems to work pretty well against these. They are red, so maybe Fire doesn't work. We'll see. I think it seems to work fine. So maybe those slimes are just normal enemies or something. Ambush. Ooh, this is a bad one. Yeah, let's just do this. It's so easy for these to just like stun lock you, I guess. I've been lucky though. Didn't get stunned at all. It's only a level 1 spell to use Dia and kill them all, right? So might as well. Pisco demons are really strong. I do wonder if, like, to my knowledge, this is the only Final Fantasy game that has different music in the menu compared to the area you're in. Yeah, there's no way I'm getting out of this without poison. It's alright, we can just hurt them. It's starting to deal a bit of damage, like 7% of my life per tick. And put that. Watch out, bat. I seem to be getting a lot of crits too, so I guess that's what the luck stat is doing, because I have like 20 luck on the warrior or something like that. We're almost out, let's just... So I started last in. Surely that's enough. It's not. It's such a huge difference in power. What are they? Intellect 17. Oh yeah. The black mage is like insanely smart. So they know the secret of killing enemies. You just deal more damage. So I guess in situations like that, I didn't even bother casting with the red mage. Just to save a MP. Okay, we're out. Back up to 23k as well, so we should probably just get the remaining black magic that we didn't pick up. I don't think it's ever worth using antidotes in these battles, because the poison seems to be so common that like, what's the point really? Okay, I don't know. I don't remember what was to the left. Oh yeah, it's the guy that ate gems, right? I have a star ruby. That's a gem. I think that's the only real, what's it called, lead I have, so let's go there. You have Star Ruby. Give me Star Ruby and I let you pass. I can't even say no. Nom 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 nom. Crunch munch. Nothing tastier than rubies. I just walked through the wall. Classic giants. Ligers. Guess I was a bit wasteful with magic on the way over here. I don't know how much of an area this is. I do have ethers. I should have hit the bottom one. Oh, it's never punished. Great axe. Riffle helm. This is better, right? Yeah, this is better. Great axe might be worth it. I guess the warrior's the only one that can use it. Effective against spellcasters. I mean, we'll see. Like, numerical changes usually have quite a big effect in Final Fantasy games, since we're modifying the base. What was a crit? I look like more. I guess you can get multiple crits in... Oh, yeah, that's a lot more, right? I guess you can get multiple crits in one attack because you get several swings, right? And I would imagine each of those has the crit chance. Now we're on the other side. I mean, it's just... Very good on magic. So what's on this side then? Ambushed. It's only like our chief, so we should be good. It's of course very hard to know. Like the previous play I had, it said something good against spellcasters, and I don't know how much that bonus is. Maybe that it means like always crit or something, or like plus 5 damage or something. I have no clue. Sage's Cave. There might be spellcasters here. Wasn't like a massive increase. Oh, is this a friendly sage, I guess? Why do you have that sword that says it's good against spellcasters? So you're the ones who defeated Vampire, eh? He was but a servant. The beast corrupting the earth crystal lurks much deeper within that cavern. Here, take the staff with you and use it behind the vampire's chamber. Oh yeah, so now we can go even further down there. You obtained the earth rod. Restore the crystals to grace. Ellipsis. So I guess we go back. Joblins. Aren't these the first enemy? They are. Big 4 experience. And they have these guys that are super difficult in comparison. Like, super difficult might be stretching it, but you know, they hurt when they attack. See, do I need anything before I go back down there? I did tent just now, so I'm pretty topped up. 21 antidotes should be enough. Wait, let's do this. Most at the same time, because these are, I think they're also the first set of enemies. Try to move around first. I guess I should use the axe. It seemed to be a bit more damage, so... And there wasn't too many spellcasters here. I guess it's just Pisco demons are probably spellcasters. Cobras! There's no way I'm avoiding poison here, right? Maybe. I actually did. And level up. 420 life, blaze it. Agility on the white mage. Nice. Because the white mage actually deals like not the worst amount of damage I've seen in my life, so getting like another attack would be nice on it. Just have to tell myself that antidotes are cheaper than ethers. No stats on that level? That's a disappointment. But even up until the later games like Final Fantasy VII and all that, what is this, a troll? Like even Final Fantasy VII and all that, it still uses like randomized level up stats. So you like, sometimes you get a +1 strength and sometimes you don't. I guess it was just unlucky. So weird that some enemies just have regen, but it's so like minimal, like 9 health. Like that would never do anything. I'm doing it. How are you doing, Meyer? Your exile from my stream has now ended, since I'm done with Talos Principle 2. Nah, there's not much to rant about. Like, the only rantable thing is probably the performance. I missed the original game performance. I mean, it was almost not too much of the same. I mean, all like each like they had way more what's it called, like way more puzzle mechanics, and I think they were better executed in general. But it's just that since they had more puzzle mechanics, they also had more tutorial puzzles. So you spent more time in tutorials in the sequel. But I mean, it's a decent... no, it's not decent. It's a good game. Like, if you like Talos Principle 1, you would probably like Talos Principle 2. They had some really, really good puzzles like that. Like, there was one puzzle I was stuck on for like, I kid you not, like an hour. And it turned out I forgot the third piece. Like, it had 2 items. And I forgot the third one, which was myself. But those puzzles are so good, right? Like the ones that have very few parts. I think that's when Talos Principle shines the most. When they give you like 8 items, those puzzles are like they're so easy to solve, but you don't really get to appreciate the puzzle, I guess. In general, Talos Principle 1 is a better game, but yeah. Yeah, and I don't know, like I guess one of the like I don't want to spoil the story or anything about this if you don't want to know that, of course, but I feel like it also got a bit too formulaic. Like what was in Talos Principle 1? It's like 3 areas, right? And they had like 7 sub areas, which in turn had like 4 or 5 puzzles. And this time around, I feel like it... Let's see... I guess I used 1 magic here. I mean, and this time around they had 12 areas that each had 10 puzzles. And it became very formulaic how the setup was. Yeah, let's see what... We got an earth rod here, so I don't know if this will spawn a boss or something. Am I healed up? Healed up enough. We spawned a stair. Cavern of Earth, B4. Okay, let's see what's in here. This is all new. Braves. Yeah, there's some improvements to this to this one. Walking diagonal is one of them, I guess. But you also don't have to like specifically like if a play character's target dies, it just doesn't stop attacking. It actually switches target automatically. What the hell is going on here? It's like every enemy on the... How can the NES even show these formations? Like so many different things. It's cool. I got the fire early. And all the graphics are new, right? So... I wish it had a like classic graphics mode. That would be cool. Monsters. Hyenodon. I've never seen this enemy before. Oh, Ogre Mage. I guess that is good for my Mage Killer to attack. Let's see what these do. Okay, you die in less than 200. Oh, the mage sleeps, okay. Yeah, I think it's different though. Like on MMO, you kind of like having all the old stuff wears out on you. Playing a single player game like this, I think having old graphics is just charming at that point. Okay, we want to kill this guy. This wasn't too bad of a formation. Have you played through this game before, Meyer? Or is it just old enough that you don't care to be spoiled? See what we got. Contain staff. Is that the first staff again? Why? Yeah, I mean, it's been interesting to play. Oh, Sphinx. These look. Let's just nuke one down. It's very interesting to play because it's so crude and old, so to say. So like the story beats are like you are. It's like a condensed version of a modern JRPG. Like, you are the hero. Okay. The princess needs to be saved. Okay. You go there and kill one guy. The princess is saved. We now built you a bridge. You're the hero of light, by the way. It's like a super condensed version because it's just so primitive. But it's pretty fun and. Just going through the dungeons is super interesting because you never know what to expect. Like the later Final Fantasy games are a bit more... Like you know what to expect, like they're balanced and all that, and... This game isn't necessarily very balanced. Luckily for now it's in my favor, not the monster's favor. But I thought that I should, I want to play through all the older Final Fantasy games, so I should start at 1 and then move forward rather than start at 5 and move back, right? Because that will probably just mean that I play a worse and, progressively worse Final Fantasy games. Okay, we got HP on this level, nice. We got HP on the White Mage on this level. And a gold needle, that's 500 gil. It was close at some point, where like I almost ran out of antidotes, I ran out of potions and ran out of MP just as I reached the exit. And I really like that, like as a gameplay thing, because it's like Persona games but raw, so to say. Because the Persona games, right, they're also the same. Like you go further and further until you go, oh, I need to go back. But they're kind of balanced in a way, so you very rarely get to the point where you like, oh, I've stepped too far and I guess I'm dead now. And in this game, you can do that, so it's pretty fun. Just for that reason. It does mean like the way you have like limited casts on spells means that you are doing a lot of auto attacks in this game. Very aggressive gate in the play. I don't know if I remember that. Like, Persona should be more interesting than it is in that regard, because they also had the, like, the deadline, which in theory should be very exciting if you wouldn't always beat that deadline with 20 days or something. I haven't checked out top left. This feels like progress. But I'm one of those weird people that do enjoy, like, limited mana and all that. Did Tartarus have that? I can't even remember. Like, I played Persona 3 like 6 years ago now or something. So I can't remember. Must have been 8 years ago. Yeah, I think in Persona 5 and all that, they had like... They made it a bit cleaner, so to say, where you like hit a story reason why you can't move on. It's just not like a gate or something. I've been darked. Nice shades. I wonder if blind even does something. I haven't missed yet with it. I've been critting more with blind than have missed. Yeah, I also played Persona 4 before 3. I think they're like different enough that you can appreciate them for what they are. But Persona 3 certainly has some issues. Namely that it runs out of stuff to do at the end. I wonder if there's a new Persona on the horizon. Like, wasn't... Like, Persona 5 was like... That was like 6 years ago now. I bought a PS4 for that fucking game. Oh, preemptive, nice. Assist. Whack. Yeah, I mean, they're kind of scuffed, right? But it's a flavor thing. Oh, you bought? Okay. Mithril shield. Oh, I think that's an upgrade. Yeah, hell yeah. It's a lot of defense for more. I think Persona 4 is still really worth playing through. It does fix a bunch of things that's wrong with Persona 3. Yeah, I mean, if you feel like it's a series for not for you, like there's stuff you like, then that's that, right? I think I would enjoy a more hardcore-ish Persona game. Because as with all like AAA-ish games that target everyone as their target audience, it's a bit too easy at this point. I guess you can play it in hard mode. I don't know how difficult that is. Persona 3 in hard mode were pretty difficult. Because they still had that like old JRPG spirit at that point. Very grind and all that. I don't know if you can do any, like... I don't know if you can do everything, like all the social stuff. You can do a lot of them, but not all of them. As far as I know. But I also haven't looked it up, so... it's just a feeling that, oh, this feels impossible, right? Ambushed. I've been trolled. Like, again, the game has a massive content drought at the end, so maybe you can do a bunch of them at that point. But some of them, do some of them become like unavailable or something? I can't remember why I always went to the arcade instead. Yeah, I had the same feeling, and I went to the arcade every fucking evening, and I mean, that would be a real place to put all the social link stuff, but... And knowing myself, I would probably value that more than the stats you got from going to the arcade. Was there any like super weird social links in that game? I mean, oh yeah, I guess for social links, there are also mutually exclusive ones that you just can't do in a single playthrough. Like, you select club, right? At some point in the game, and that like locks you away from the other two clubs that you can choose. Yeah, in general, I really dislike how they make romance. I think I've talked about it before. Like, I really dislike how they handle romance in Persona games, because it's literally like the most superficial romance system ever. And whenever you get to the max rank, you stop talking to that person ever again because you have already succeeded, right? Looks like a boss room. An orb. Who speaks to me? I am he who feeds on the power of earth. I will not be disturbed by mortal men. I am the Lich, fiend of earth. I don't even have boss music in this game. Pandara. Well, that's a lot of damage. Do I have null? I think I have null shock, yeah. Hold? I guess he's called Lich. I guess he's probably very much an undead. Let's try Fyra. Yeah. Haste. Yeah, Matoya's cave is from this game. It's a banger. Go, White Mage, go! Piraga! Easy. I think it's also crazy that both the Prelude theme and the Final Fantasy theme are from this game. And they've just been like Final Fantasy music from that moment onward. Like it. And this song is also in Final Fantasy 9. This song is not. Let's see. Also a bit harder boss. This is the altar of earth from which the power of earth flows forth. Yep. Is this a teleport out? Leave? Yeah. Was that in the original? Okay, let's save. Do I go back to Sage now, I guess? I mean, I guess I could also just take the boat around and see what's up. Because now I don't really have any quest, I suppose. That's also one thing with this game. You they just say, oh, you're a hero, and then you will have to find basically where you're supposed to go. Let's see. Do I just blast these guys? Let's try Firaga. But let's go talk to the guy that told me to go back there, because he might have some new information. Shadows? Okay, one more agility. More strength on the white mage. White mage is already doing like 25-ish damage, so maybe that pushes it over like an integer limit or something. Like, let's see, 44. I think most people had that identity crisis then. Or maybe you weren't a shadow at all. You were the wolf, right? Oh, he says restore Crystals to Grace. Yeah. I've promised myself the day it goes below 30 euro, I'm buying that. Because it's like, they keep selling it for 60. And always a 50% sale. But if it's like, they would probably increase the price of it for whatever reason. Yeah, I mean, 50% is fine, it's just that the base price has never changed. Like, it's been 60 since release. And I mean, the thing is that there's so many games nowadays that I survive without the Sekiro. Like, there's such a... I had an idea as well, for a stream game. For the longest time, I've been thinking about playing through Deus Ex, the first one. That should be pretty cool. Because I've played like half an hour of it. And that's what I mean, there's so many good games that, like, I can do without the expensive ones. Speak of expensive, I guess we can just learn. Let's fill out this tier of magic. I guess we can teach Kiraga to the red mage as well. There we go. Yeah, people say it's pretty cool, like one of the best games ever made and all that, so... And like, I know some things about it that I've picked up over the years, because it's like 8 million years old by now, Deus Ex, so... It's not like a fully blind playthrough or anything, but, you know. It should be right up my alley as well, like the themes and all that of that game. Yeah, that's the worry, right? Do I have glide support on my graphics card? Let's see. I guess we can go to south side here. But it's on GOG, so I think they have... You can probably run it through DXVK or something as well. They haven't dropped OpenGL support yet, right? I haven't heard anything about OpenGL in many years though. Ever since Vulkan kind of... Like, Vulkan just kind of replaced it, right? Actually, this gives nothing. But you can always use the XVK or Proton or something, because I guess that runs on Windows as well. That's the funny part. It's probably easier to get Deus Ex running on Linux than it is to get it running on Windows. I'm almost tempted to use this encounter skip booster here, but no, we're experiencing this game as the developer intended. Why did I do it in this order? Yeah. Like, I wonder if, like, I've never really had an issue with random encounters in Final Fantasy games, but this game I kind of do have an issue, because these guys need, what is it, like 1200 attacks to kill me. And they give no experience, and it takes like longer to flee than to kill them. And now they flee instead. So it's like, this is so far beyond like not being threatened at all, and like if they scale these fights a bit, sure, I can get it, but as they are now, they are definitely like they're showing the age of the game, for sure. Did Dragon Quest release before Final Fantasy? Because that's also like a... That's a... what's it called? A series of games I have not ever tried. But like a lot of people love Dragon Quest. Okay, new village, Crescent Lake. I think Dragon Quest was before, because this is more or less a shameless a shameless copy. Oh, shield for the red mage, that's nice. Let's figure that out though. Let's see. Wikipedia Dragon Quest 86. Yeah, so it was the year before. This released in 87. Oh, this 23 damage. Oh, a new hammer for the white mage. Only 22, accuracy 5. Mithrasaur is 23, accuracy 15. Yeah, I mean 5 accuracy has to be better than 2 damage. If I knew how the accuracy calculation even worked, but you know. I forgot to check. Oh, they don't have anything special. Like, I have like this coral sword and all that says like a sword that's effective against aquatic enemies, and this doesn't say what it does. So you have to like read the description. It's like Dark Souls. The Dark Souls of video games. You feel sleep. My husband's always traveling, and in the little time he is home, he sleeps all day. I think he needs to get his priorities straight. The Dark Souls of Souls-likes. Stona. Ooh, an exit. I can't learn that on anyone. 13k each though? I think these two are worth it. Curing stone, I mean that saves me 500 gold compared to using an item. Black What does the Black Mage have? Ondaga, Death, Quake, and Stun. Oh, I guess the Red Mage can't learn these. Maybe they can't learn the last level of stuff. So there's nothing in this town besides items? Guess not. And that's also one thing that would never be the case in a newer Final Fantasy game. Like, they wouldn't just put a town here with literally nothing in it. Unless there is... Yeah, it's not even like multiple things you can visit here. Sometimes they have like a castle next to it and that puts you in another area and all that. An Ankheg. Oh, we should be giga strong now. Now White Mage didn't even get to attack. Maybe we should just buy like a billion antidotes. I did go through 40 potions. Ten more, and then we do this. You tents looking good. I guess we'll just go back to the ship and move on, see what else we can find in this world. 2 Ankhegs. These are actual enemies. I don't know if there's anything up here. I didn't see anything, but maybe I can't see anything here. Ooh. Looks a bit scary. Can you stop attacking my Red Mage? Almost have to buy eye potions at this point. Back to the interesting enemies. Did the defense of my Red Mage like get fucked or something? Or were they just very lucky when attacking? Like, did they have like unequip something? No, that's the buckler, I guess. That's the only difference. We can take off here as well. Okay, let's figure out if there's something here. Oh no, this just goes up to the town we were at before, okay. So I guess it's time to like head over to another continent for now. See what's up there. One hit. I guess this does give me a bunch of money on the way. Which I probably need for high potions at some point. Yeah, it was just a crit, I guess. It just looked a bit weird. I like spent time upgrading my red mage's defense and they started taking more damage. We go on the inner. Let's go through here so we can see what we're missing. There's an island at the top. Oh, there's a village here. I don't know if there's a port here somewhere. It would be on the inner side though, I guess. We'll find out. This game is about the same encounter rate as Final Fantasy X. Way too fucking high. The shark fled. One thing Final Fantasy X has going for it is that the combat system is much more interesting. This content is also looking like a bird, isn't it? Yeah, some of them have that. Persona 5 has it for one. But I've never had a issue with it in later Final Fantasy games because those are paced and like structured in a way where you're barely ever doing like low level fights unless you like specifically go to them. How could there be a bird quest when birds aren't real? I mean, it's a video game. They can be real here. Oh yeah, it's just another continent. Well, I only got 2 attacks. Guess we'll just see if I can find a port. I would expect one of these like I would expect these continents to be like only accessible by airship or something, which I think you get in this game. I think the bottom right part of the map is just accessible through airship or something. There's like a lot of rivers and all that, but you can't go up with the ship. I love fighting monsters with 25 health. One of them will drop the ultimate weapon. You can't get off the ship. There's a hole there. I mean, they're chunking me. I think they only need like 1100 attacks now to kill me. Makes you kind of wonder if this was a like lots of holes here. Like if this like encounter rate or whatnot was a something they knew that they wanted to change but couldn't or something. Like section the world into different zones and all that. There's a castle here. I mean, in relation to like they wanted to change but couldn't, but like I was thinking maybe they wanted to do more with the encounter rate, like they knew that this part was bad in the game, but they just couldn't do something about it before release because it requires a bit of work. Like level scaling would probably be the simplest way. Or disable encounters. But that's also a bit weird. Okay. Let's finish the lap around this, and if there's nothing here, I'll just disable encounters and then we'll go look. Then we use magic. It's just that I would like to use the lowest level magic, but can't. Maybe I should just use Fandara or something. The red mage, he deals like no damage anyway. Fights like these probably make a lot more sense in Final Fantasy II with their scuffed ass leveling system. Oh, but we'll level up soon. Be so strong. I have no idea, actually, how Final Fantasy II handles things. I just know it's the do things to level up, so you like play like a bit like Final Fantasy Tactics, where you like hurt your teammates and all that, so you level up defense. Strength and luck and life. Life on white mage and luck, okay. Preemptive. Whoever gets to hit first. Yeah, I think that I have my worries about Final Fantasy II. That with like modern game knowledge and all that, that I could play that game quote unquote too well, not advance too far, too quickly, and therefore run into some real issues. The thing about like RPGs is that they are, if they allow you to farm, they are kind of self-balancing in a way. Depending on how, like there might be a cliff of difficulty though. Go to this town and just rest. They ran from me and I'm trying to run from them. Running is so slow in this game. I think that's the main reason. feels a bit like if you could just hold the R1 L1 and run in half a second like Final Fantasy 7, you could like it wouldn't be too bad with these encounters, but sometimes you click flee on 4 targets on your 4 guys, and then 9 monsters does their attacks. It's like, did you even save the time? Okay, encounters off. Let's see. I didn't see anywhere to like get off the ship. Like there's a town here. We can't get off a ship here. Oh wow, it's like... Hey, wait a minute. Newer Final Fantasy games never fight on ships. Or am I completely misremembering that? Normally vehicles make you like they do like remove the encounters. I mean the recent ones like Final Fantasy 7. I'm not old, you are. It doesn't look like I can do anything here, right? Never been this far into the boat song. Pretty odd that they made the map look like a bird and everything when they didn't have a world map in the NES original. I don't even know if the newer Final Fantasies even have boats. I don't know if there was a there might have been a map in the manual, right? It's so close. Where haven't I been then? The sage didn't say anything. So I guess that is done. I guess I could talk to the people in this place? I don't know if I did that. Restore the crystals to grace, yeah, I said that. Because they were also talking a bit about... Yeah, I know this. Or maybe I can go back to the dwarves. They used... The earth is returning to normal and all that. The dwarves love the earth. What if there's a no encounter speedrun? These changed? Oh yeah, maybe the Adamantite. Did I get something like that? No. If there wasn't a Final Fantasy 3, this would be the best soundtrack on the NES. Not sure if I'm stuck. more trying to figure out where to go. Which is the male way of saying yes. I don't know if like I just like what's called like did something with the earth crystal, and I don't know if something has changed. Yeah, I just came out of Earthquake Cave. The let's see, the one on the Triangle Island or peninsula, I guess. So I got out there. The people in the town says, "Hey, I'm the best warrior. I'm the best warrior flight I've ever seen." So now I just have to figure out where to go next, and I haven't like visited the Elf Town or this first town, which I of course remember the names of, but I won't say them. So maybe something has changed over there, but I don't know if I have any open quests. Yeah, the Star Ruby opened up for the... yeah, picked up Star Ruby, opened up the giant, walked to Sada, and he said, "Here, take this Earth Pole or whatever, and go further down." So, and I've done that, killed the Lich, so that's where I'm at right now. But it doesn't seem like things change too much in the cities in this game. Maybe we'll just figure it out. Surely the king has something to say to me when I'm this cool. Yep, Saraswat is always with me. Talk to the dancing girl? If you're lost? Say no more. The canoe? Oh yeah, I guess for the rivers and whatnot. Let's see if she says anything. She says nothing. Because I went to that Crescent Moon town, but there wasn't anything in there. If there, I guess I might have missed something, because it would be like the next natural step, right? Going there, but like the enemies were harder, and like I haven't been there before. It has worked up until this point. You just go where you haven't been before, and then you kind of just unlock stuff as you go. But maybe there was something. Now you can do talk to that person, and you just get something. But I haven't been anything like that up until this point, so we'll see. Maybe there's like the only thing I didn't do in this town was to go into the church. I think because there was only 2 NPCs. But maybe I missed something. Let's check in here just to be safe. Let's just... Because it was this girl that just complains about her husband, and this guy who sleeps. And gravestones. There are a lot of gravestones in this place. Did I go into the inn? I think I did. Yeah. I was like... It was this... Oh, there's a bridge in the top right. Up there. I thought it was the end of the town. It felt so empty, this one. Oh, this is a gnome party. Oh, Lucan, that's the prophecy guy? I see a cycle of wrath, a dim light guided by destiny, about which our entire future revolves. 12 sages are we, guided to this land by the stars and prophecy. Well done, Warriors of Light, you have defeated the Fiend of Earth and restored the Crystal's light. Sadly, this has drawn the notice of the Fiend of Fire, who was not to have stirred for another 200 years. Take this canoe and go face the Fiend in Mount Gulg. Yep. He just had a canoe on him. Good to know. The volcano Mount Gulg lies west of this town. The Fiend of Fire long slept within its passages, but she has awoken 200 years before her time. Vanquish her before the world is consumed in flame. Bring the light of the 4 crystals to us, Warriors of Light. Only you can do this. When all 4 crystals shine once more, return here. All will be revealed. Where the Fiend of Fire passes, all is engulfed in flame. The Fiend of Earth rots the land. The 4 fiends plot to rule the world, both past and present. The Fiend of Wind appeared 400 years ago, followed up 200 years later by the Fiend of Water. Together they laid waste to civilizations to the north. The scourge of the 4 forces are the altars scattered throughout the world. Defeat the fiends that have taken root there and lift up the crystal you carry to the altar. You carry to the altar. The crystal should regain its brilliance. Fire, earth, water and wind, these are the 4 forces that compose our world. 4 great crystals exist in this world. The light that once shone within them is now lost. The 4 fiends of chaos block the power of crystals, claiming it as their own. So I guess that's just main questy stuff. Time to go canoeing. Do you just like click this? Oh, you just walk out in the water. Can you... Oh, you can dismount everywhere. Nice. Sick. $57. That's a lot of damage. Yeah. Let's see. Doesn't seem to be anything that follow the southern part, so let's go here, I guess. I suppose the fireplace is the northwest of me now. There's also a place I can dismount over here, so... An Ochu. Or a Neochu, in this case. Or a Neochu. Yo, this guy is super tanky. And poisons. Just like the newer games. That are 20 years old by now. This is some nerds here. I should spread out the damage more. Because I think the white mage and black mage do one-shot the goblins, but not the wolves. anything here? It goes down here. You can't canoe in the ocean. Poison? $1K experience each. That's a lot. I wonder if this is an area or just something. This is. It's very suspicious, right? Maybe it's something opening up later. Yeah, looks like it. Yeah, it could be. That would be a pretty novel concept. Another Orchu. Oh, this is an actual Orchu, not any Orchu. That's weak. That weaker then? Yeah, it is. Quite a bit as well. White Croc and Red Piranhas. These are both new enemy types, so I don't know how strong they are. Let's do just a Fandara. Just to see what happens. Oh, they go through a lot of defense at least. They're pretty strong. Yeah, these guys are pumping. Okay, I guess we'll move up here. This map. I'm glad I have it. Crocodiles and hydras. Oh, I forgot to heal. These are weaker. $100 damage though. The defense values are so weird. 100 damage to my white mage. 1 on my warrior. suppose this is the place then? That looks like a volcano. I think these are just the same monster that I faced before. Yeah, it is. Oh yeah, we can just go over like this. Okay, so let's tent. Yes, we go in with full MP and all that. It's also getting pretty late. Let's look at a bit in here and then we'll call it. How much damage is that? 1 damage, okay. These are normal enemies, right? I've faced these guys before. I guess we'll just walk over lava. A nice preemptive. Just get one of them down, I guess. Maybe we can get this guy down. Yes, nice. Just take one hit. Oh, there's no encounters on lava? Huh. So I guess walking on lava is like a net positive in terms of like damage taken. This minimap is a bit cheating here. Yeah, I imagine so that it affects the pathing and all that quite a bit. Let's see if one of these are not a mimic. Fire elementals. Going by, I don't have water, so I think Blizzard is strong against fire. Guess we'll figure that out now. Looks pretty strong. But they also don't have too much health, so I probably shouldn't waste MP on them. Mithril Helm. I already had that, so... It's a preemptive, so I should just unload one of these guys. Oh, this guy survived. Guess we can go top right here. Another chest. See if we get... Oh, nice. These seems to be somewhat slow. But I'm yet to like figure out how the turn order even works, so maybe the concept of slow might not even exist. I think I overkilled too much with that. A not mimic. What a novel concept. How did they murdered my fucking red mage almost? Well, not almost, like why take so much damage here for whatever reason. Oh, this is gonna be ultimate weapon right here. I'm sure of it. Monsters. Well, it's not a preemptive this time, so it's probably worth using Ablisara. Great sword. Effective against giants. Surely there's a giant in this volcano. If I were a giant, I would live here. See, how do we go? Guess we go top route. Ah, a tent. Perfect. Ooh, 5 hits now from my warrior. Just extra accuracy for sure. Preemptive, so we just make short work of one of them, then just tank one of the hits. Or just kill it before it gets to attack. Perfect. They give a lot of experience as well. I guess we'll just move out now. Oh, it's like a billion chests here. Surely one of them is not a mimic. That's topped up. High potion, tent, mithril helm, mithril gloves, monsters, lava worm. Yo, this guy is Giga Tank. Oh, no preemptive this time. This is 32 damage, not too bad. Daylight savings, that was last night, right? I've advanced enough that I don't have a digital, like I don't have an analog watch in my home, so I didn't even notice it that changed until people were complaining online. As they should be, because daylight savings is stupid. Probably just hit this guy. I've yet to hear a compelling argument for daylight savings time. I've heard something energy saving, and I don't know. More mithril stuff. Mithril axe. Ooh, +4. -4 accuracy though. That's alright. Take on this guy. Oh, it's just these guys. Like, were these NPCs here in the original? Because it's so odd that just there's an NPC there with like what feels like a optional battle, I guess. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't work for us in the north, right, Meyer? Like, it's not one more hour of sun, it's just moving the hour of sun of the day. Like, do you want it bright outside between 11 and 1 or between 12 and 2? And I don't think I care. Where's the doors? It might make more sense in other areas, I guess. But it's like, it can't be that much of a difference, right? Because we're still just only talking about an hour here. That's like, it's one of those things. I think that like if they removed it, I'm pretty sure people just go like, we forget about the existence of daylight savings within like half a year. But the bigger one though that I would like to see changed is removal of time zones. Yeah, I think it's counteracted by the reduction during autumns or something. Yeah, but it would be so nice, right? Because it's just a like the time zones is just a weird concept when you think about it. I can't do anything, right? Let's try this. I'm going to need to use stuff because like it would just feel weird for a while, right? That like you go like wake up at some regions wake up at 3 p.m. but it would be always be equal or better than the current system. Before. Oh, that's the protect really did help here. Yeah. The thing I really want in life is the 13 month calendar, where every month is 28 days, exactly 4 weeks, and each weekday always happen on the same date. That would be like the absolute dream. Oh, these can instant kill it. Now I know. Yeah, there's one extra day, right? And 2 on leap years. So it's not like, oh, it's like 6 days off. It's like 1 or 2 days. Does this have a door? Yeah, it does. Yeah, like it's so easy to do. The problem is all the fucking software that would have to be changed. Like that is never happening in an age of software, I'm afraid. Let's run out actually, because it's getting late. Because like imagine the tech debt that would be they're just converting between the 2 types of dates. Yeah, that's also it, right? It might, like... I honestly don't know how we ever ended up in a situation where people agreed on like the what's it called, like agreed on daylight savings. Some areas don't have it, of course, but like how did so many areas agree on daylight savings? And when did that happen? We can't even agree on like anything nowadays, and I don't know. Alright, let's call it here. It's past midnight. And I need to go to bed. Next time, we'll, of course, continue this volcano trip. And find the evil within and save the world. But yeah, thanks a lot for watching. Take care.